Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be always with you. Welcome to Global Light Path. I am Rashad Mahmood from Toronto, Canada. Topic is Jewish, Muslim, and Christian reconciliation. People raise questions like, can Jewish or Christian can get along with Muslim due to lack of the guidance from the Quran and fully depending upon scholars and hearsays who are human instead of Allah, they are deviated and may ignite third world war. Below is simple answer to those who raise such type of question. Yes, for sure, Jewish or Christian can get along with Muslims if following the direction of the Quran, and we must have to build bridges between different beliefs as well. Number one, create a list of common things as well as differences. Number two, come to the common things first. Reference Al Quran, chapter 3, verse 64. Number three, have friendly dialogues on regularly on one issue at a time and ponder on it in detail. Reference Al Quran, chapter 16, verse 25, 125. Following above guidance from the Quran will show let us to build heavenly earth. No humans are angels, free from any mistakes, and we do mistakes again and again. Forgiveness is the key to move forward. You will find the Jews and idolaters most excessive in hatred of those who believe, and the closest in love to the faithful are the people who say we are the followers of Christ. Because in Christian there are priests and monks among them, and they are not arrogant. The reference Al Quran, chapter 5, verse 82. So we need to be careful and be aware of that. Also, we don't know what is in their holy books. For example, in the Bible, book of Matthew, chapter 2, verse 16, in book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 2 and 3, and book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 5 and 6, in book of 2nd Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 13, in book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 18. Also in for idolaters who believes on many gods, for example, and in book of Vedas, so first come Atharva Veda 1.16.4, Rig Veda 7.56.17, Rig Veda 10.10.87.16, Yajur Veda 30.18. Above verses is not for all Jewish people, what is in the Quran. Otherwise, Muslim men were not allowed to marry Jewish women. Rather, Muslim men are allowed to marry to the women from the people of the book, which includes Jewish, Christians, and others who believe in one God. Sharing the food is also the key thing on uniting people. Prophet Muhammad is a mercy to the mankind. Reference Al Quran, chapter 21, verse 107. Key to world unity could be in sharing foods and joining in marital relations. This day, all good halal things are lawful unto you, and good halal food of the people of the book, which is Jewish, English, Jewish, Christians, and those who believe on one God, is lawful unto you, and your food is lawful unto them. And lawful unto you is marriage are chaste women from believers and the chaste women from the people of the book, which includes true Jewish and true Christian believer women. And, and those who believe on one God, their women. When you have given them their dowries, meher, taking them in marriage, not fornicating, nor taking them for paramours in secret. And whoever denies faith, his work indeed is of no account. And in the hereafter, he shall be one of the losers. Reference Al Quran, chapter 5, verse 5. Question. why Muslim men are allowed to marry with the women of the people of the book. For example, Jewish women, Christian women, but other men are not allowed to marry to Muslim women. Also, why Muslim women not allowed to marry with the men of the people of the book? Answer. First, Allah has given clear direction. One of the possibilities, there could be many, but one of the possibilities could be no true Muslim can ever abuse others' gods or their respected persons like Jesus, Moses, peace be upon them, etc. Since it is forbidden to disrespect others' gods or their respected peoples like Moses, peace be upon him, Jesus, peace be upon him, and many others are respected prophets and messengers in Islam. We respect all of them. So if a Jewish or Christian woman marries to a Muslim man, she is respected as well as her feelings about her beliefs is respected, not only by her husband, but also respected by whole Muslim community. But on the other hand, if a Muslim woman gets married to a man from other faith, there is no guarantee that she will be respected in their community. No one feels biggest hurt if once verbally abuses him or her directly than if one's mother is being abused. And if it is against their faith, then that is the worst. And many fights have broken out because of the faith. And Allah knows the best. There is no compulsion in religion. If Quran cannot convince you, nothing will. One thing we need to keep in mind, those who are marrying with the women of the people of the book, they should not hold key positions like in defense, law and order, information agencies, and bureaucrats running country, president, prime minister, ministers, members of Senate, member of assembly halls. No, they cannot hold these positions for security reasons. You never know what is going on, what could happen, who could pass on the secrets till the global government comes on upper hand and establishes and fix many things. So till then, you have to be careful, especially you have seen in Muslim countries, Palestinian, Kashmiris, Rohingya, and so many other places is hurting all Muslim. So we have to be more and more and more careful. And no one, you never know, even sometimes children, once they grow up, they come and they might turn the table on and you will be in problem. So be aware of that. That's why perhaps the verses are there in the Quran to be aware of that. We don't know what is in their hearts. We don't know what they are doing. Otherwise, Muslim men are allowed to marry to the women of the people of the book. Thank you.